Hey everybody, so I just got back from yoga and I didn't have time to fix my messed up eyebrows and put on concealer or even do my hair. Still having a lipstick from yesterday. But I wanted to talk about Big Brother and the POV outcome. As everybody might know, spoiler alert, if you don't like spoilers, exit now. Cam won the POV.
What the hell going on here?
But before the POV competition, Miss Felicia had a lot to say to Cam about, Cam was sitting on the counter. And Felicia basically came up to him like, hey, do you sit on the counter at your damn house?
Bathroom, Cam was in the kitchen, sitting his ass on the counter. So I just walked by and said, do you sit on the counter at home? And he said, yeah, I do. I said, well, most people don't. Just saying what I'm saying. Oh. And then as I'm walking to the diary room, he says, Matt must have asked him what I said. He said, Felicia felt the need to talk to me this morning. So I go in the diary room, get my bag, and come back out. I said, now, what did you mean by Felicia felt the need to talk to me this morning? I said, I talk to you every damn day.
Felicia is like, she's not like taking, she's not being modest here, everybody. She's not like playing to the background, laying low. She's just like, look, it is what it is. You put me on a block and I'm pissed.
What did that mean? Oh, well, you didn't say good morning to me first. I said, because what I first saw was you're behind on the counter. Good morning, Cameron. Good morning, Matt. And then just started talking. Boy, don't fuck with me. Mm-hmm. But he got off that goddamn counter.
But here's the funny thing. The people in the comments on social, they're like, oh, she's just a bitter old woman. She needs to take it. Like, no. People always, when they're on the block, not everybody, people on the block usually have a range of emotions. Either sad, angry, they just don't know what to do. Some people unravel.
I can act real. I mean, real ugly.
And Miss Felicia's like, look, it is what it is. You need to keep your ass off the counter. And here's a side note. People who don't realize this, black people, not all of us, not all black people, but a good portion of black people are the biggest germaphobes, just so you know.
Hygiene. The toughest thing in the world is have to turn to your mate one night and say, you got to wash your ass.
Black people are the biggest germaphobes. So, and the funny thing is, I sit on the counter sometimes when I have like people over and there's nowhere to sit and we just socializing in the kitchen. I'll sit on the counter.
Shit.
I didn't realize that was really a thing until like recent months. I saw on another vlog, they were having the same discussion about people sitting on a counter. And I'm like, what's the big deal? It's just a counter. Like, wipe the counter down.
Knowing how difficult it is, I said it for you in this album. You got to wash your ass.
I mean, it's not like ass juice is just dripping out when you sit on the counter, but, and I think that's the whole thing. Like, I have a thing about outdoor clothes on my bed. Do not sit on my bed in your outdoor clothes. So, I mean, I get it. But I feel like later on, there was this whole discussion with Cam, Jag, Matt, as well as Bowie Jane. They were all sitting in a room discussing that whole encounter with Cam and Miss Felicia about the countertop.
Just trying to have a good time.
She thought it was cocky?
I don't know. But she comes out of the bathroom and she doesn't say good morning. She doesn't say anything. She just goes, do you sit on the counter at your house? And I went, yeah. That was it.
Oh, that's weird. No good morning. Just goes, do you sit on the counter?
You sit on the counter at your house? And I said, yeah. She said, oh, well, normally people think it's disrespectful if you sit your nasty butt on a counter or something like that.
If everybody wash their ass today, then everybody can live.
Something similar to that.
Oh.
And I was like,
you do that every morning. No one says
basically.
anything.
Yeah. She's normally joking with me and having a good time when I do it. Not this morning, though. So I said she's cracking. But anyways, the part that messed, I was like, okay, we'll let that go. No big deal. But then you were there and you were like, huh? And I was like, oh, Felicia, what did I say?
The guy spoke to me.
Felicia felt the need to speak to me this morning.
And she heard that.
And she was like, what? And I said, you felt the need to speak to me.
Oh my God.
Don't challenge me with a huh. I'll tell you what I said.
Yeah.
And it really gave me a weird feeling because I felt like there was something underlying that was not being said, but was being said.
She kept saying stuff. Right?
And then she chatted and she was like, she was like, then she started walking back into the kitchen. And she was like, what made you say that I felt the need to speak to you this morning? I was like, well, I mean, she said, she was walking back. She said, good morning, Cameron. What made you say that I felt the need to speak to you this morning?
Simply because Bowie Jane said that Miss Felicia, Cerie, and she was implying that the three ladies, Miss Felicia, Cerie, and Mimi, they're mean to her. Like, why are they so mean to me?
I said, good morning. And I said, you didn't lead with good morning. You just said the counter thing. She said, what was the first thing that I saw? And I said, okay.
Damn, that's awkward.
At one point,
Where was I?
and then she goes off and then comes back with her makeup to do her makeup. And I kind of wanted to
she did
say,
makeup in there.
do you spread out all your nasty makeup on the dining room table at home?
Hey, congratulations, you played yourself.
Oh my God.
I let it go.
That is true, though, because like,
exactly.
do makeup in the bathroom or right here.
Double standards in
Not even a double standard.
Yeah,
It's
that is kind of fun.
she just saw a thing that got on her nerves this morning, and she couldn't help herself from saying something. I'm sitting on the counter, and I get it. I'm wearing a cowboy hat, sunglasses, and my HOH robe.
Yeah.
Guess what? Here's another thing about particularly black women. Not all black women, but a good portion of us, myself included. I'll include myself. If I don't like you, you get nothing from me. You absolutely get nothing from me. I can't. It's not because I'm being rude. It's just because you get nothing from me. I can't express anything to you. It's just like if I express like, oh, hey girl, I can't do that because internally that would say that my soul would be screaming, you're being phony, and a lot of black women just don't do phony well. That's just how it is. A lot of us are very assertive and direct. So if we don't like you, you should take that as an honor that we're not being phony towards you.
Okay, I don't like you anyway, and you know that.
Now look, I'll be cordial. I'll be like, hey, that's all you're going to get from me. You're not going to get any niceties or anything. You're not going to get anything from me because I just, internally, I can't do it. And I don't know, I can't speak for everybody else, but I cannot be phony.
Ain't nobody asked you nothing. You sound like you bourgeois anyway.
So anyhow, where was I? I got sidetracked. But Miss Felicia basically said later on that, look, the only reason why people are sitting up in that HOH lane, I was about to say HOV lane, HOH room isn't because Cameron has game. He just can win.
He has no personality. He's such a follower. I just sit back and I watch him.
I said what I said. Okay, well.
And he wonders why he didn't naturally connect. His only connection is being HOH. Mm-hmm. That's what keeps people in the room with him. When he's not HOH, they don't stay in the room with him. And then as soon as he makes HOH, they get back in the room with him. I hope y'all is catching all of this. He ain't no damn player. He is not a master player. He has no personality. He has no nothing. He doesn't draw people to him. The only thing he has is the ability to win competitions.
Right.
And half these guys aren't playing because they don't want to win, because they don't want to have to show their hand, because they don't want to piss anybody off. So
that's the only reason why they up there. They don't like you, Cameron. They don't. Remember, okay, so Jag was voted out, 10-zip, but you know, he was saved by the mystery prize or whatever. Cameron was voted out unanimously, and like Felicia was the only one who's on the block, who was able to flip it and stay in the house.
I ain't got to tell you what happened next.
So that says a lot. So maybe Cam is onto something, because he said, I want you out of the house because I don't want you in jury, because you will persuade people. So maybe so, but she's not persuading people right now to stay in the house. So does she really have the art of persuasion down? I don't think so. But here's the thing. Cam, knowing that he has power, has posed this thought of, how about we backdoor Corey?
Here. I'm going to let him struggle, because he could already feel it in that room.
Yeah.
The two of them came up there to talk to the two of y'all. I was there. They didn't plan on that. Mm-hmm. They now know that I can see them. Yeah. And I know what they're doing. Do we do it right now?
which to me is the smartest thing to do. You backdoor Corey and you eliminate a lot of the strategic gameplay in the house.
I'm telling you right now, buddy. Listen, I will not make a move on anything that we don't agree on. And I've told Matt this, and he said, we got to talk to you. I will not make a move that you don't agree with.
Because Jag don't really have strategic gameplay. Matt doesn't really have it. They basically just listen to Corey, and then if you backdoor Corey, then America's now on the island.
But I know for a fact that motherfucker's coming after me next week, regardless of what he's saying or who he's talking to or what he's portraying. I know he's coming after me.
So, but Cam fears that there's going to be an all-girl alliance forming. But in all the years of Big Brother, how many times has there been a successful all-girl alliance that goes all the way through? Never. And that bothers me because I know we could do it, women. Why can't we do it? And let's not fall into these catty stereotypes. Women are catty. They can't, women can't get along. That's why they can't ever keep an alliance. But I mean, it seems as though I don't get it. But is Cam onto something? But now it seems as though it's on pause because everybody wasn't in on it. But it's like, Cam, you have the power because you win all the comps. You've won like 6 comps at this point. And so do it, because here's the thing about the house. They always fall in line. They fall in line. They are followers. Jag's going to follow Matt. Matt's going to follow Cam. And America, she's going to be like, oh my God, Corey, I can't. Can I just say, America's voice, it bothers me. It's so loud and she over enunciates. It's not totally Texas, and because I'm from Texas, I can say that. But it's something about her voice that bothers me. But okay, so America will be on an island, so she'll be like, oh my God, I sadly vote. I said vote. I'm like, oh my God, I'm like Big D. I sadly vote to evict my love, Corey, because I'm sorry, Corey. So she's going to fall in line with everybody else. And Sari will as well. Get Corey out the house. But, they're going to flip and flop until eviction night. I can't believe I said evote. Oh, my God. I said evote. Anyhow, drop into the comments and like and subscribe. Okay, bye.